Okay. Cool.
I'll also get it up on the screen larger.
Yeah.
No. Go. Move that so it's not covering up the chat bit. There we go. Oh yeah, that plastic I said I'd pick up. What is it, Nix? I know, you've got to go around and inspect everything. Because it's been days and days.
I know, it's just awful. I didn't come out here all weekend. There we go. And
go. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to bring in. Was the new drip bucket.
get the little extender so we can put a bigger container under it. And then use the same container.
Yes.
But now we don't have to use the same container.
Yes.
We even use a taller one.
Yeah, well, this is just the one that. Now that is the current one that I'm stuck with. Look, thank you. It's marginally taller and definitely has a higher volume.
Yeah.
It's just the empty honey bucket.
Yes.
Not that kind of honey bucket. It's a bucket that actual honey came in.
There's a
Not-
portable toilet company called Honey Bucket.
Yes.
So it just
It's the reason why it was the honey bucket. No, not that kind of honey
was
bucket.
hit. Oh, thank you. Good morning.
Morning? Yes, still morning. It was
Yes, it is still morning here. So I said
I
good
wasn't
morning.
sure. I was like, is it?
Yes. I know it's kind of hard to tell time of day this time of year
Yeah.
because there isn't that much change in light levels.
No.
Not like, could be worse. Could be Alaska.
Yeah. Dawn. What is this thing called? Dawn.
Well, that's mid-afternoon.
Yeah. And it won't happen for another couple of months. There's that one town in Alaska where the midwinter night lasts for a couple of months.
It gets to be like dusk. Working for
Yes, sniff all the things there, Nix.
That's, yeah. Well, what time should I do this? Oh, right around sunset.
Oh yes.
And then she just goes talking.
But when is sunset?
This is in early July.
Hi to you and Nix, or I suppose y'all and Nix. Nix has been busy inspecting farm
Okay.
shames.
Didn't come out here for days and days.
Must sniff all the things.
Because it was like holiday weekend. And we actually had the holiday. Well, we did do some yard work. We trimmed a tree that was
In sorting.
and somebody to help with said
Somebody
trim
who knew what the heck they were doing with
and
a
had a
plum
bit
tree
and
that
had a
was-
power tool.
Yes, chainsaw and a stick.
That was pretty cool. And these are all the things you shouldn't be doing with it.
As he does them.
Yeah.
Never cut with the tip, never cut with the back side of the chainsaw blade.
Never have it touch the.
Never let it dig into the ground.
Not that any of those things happen, but our tree does look much better.
Yeah. I never seen branches come off at those kind of oblique angles.
plum trees, Sarah.
Yeah.
I guess you were a little young when we had plum trees.
And I always assumed that the branches, at least on the saplings, growing in that kind of direction was just a feature of me and my cousin and my brother warping the poor things, weaving them into structures.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that looks good. And it would still grow.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cup number 1.
Okay. I will take that one away.
And
Let's see if it comes out so bad.
it would be handy.
Yeah.
This is then we would have more
That's
that.
use.
Yeah.
There. Yes, it came off.
Oh, good.
Get to dry just a little bit further before he gets his dark coating.
Yeah. Let's see if this one might be a little. I'm gonna get it might not be. Let's see. So, anybody have a good Thanksgiving weekend? I hope people did. It was nice to have a few days off.
Yeah.
Which we don't usually take even over the holidays, but we had family over. It was quite nice.
For the first time in quite some time.
Yeah.
Bases grounded on these right mix stubs.
Yeah.
The smallest one cracked in the drying, so I just chucked it in the waste bucket.
It had its
Oh
chance.
dear. Yeah, it had its chance. It failed.
One thing is that one thumbnail that broke really short.
Is the one you use for marking?
Well, use them both. Sarah, go like this.
Oh.
But yeah.
His fingernails are tools. And I just got
Fingernails are not strong either.
no. What did you snap it off on again?
I had to pick up my laptop.
Oh yes, and it got away from you.
Yeah.
In the process of recovery, it snapped your thumbnail off.
Well, it fell on the couch next to me. Yes. Which is very soft. So it didn't hurt it, which is
No, the
good.
laptop is fine.
Somebody has messed with that.
Oh no. Getting to help somebody else, go through and pick nice. A laptop that will last.
Yeah, that's
Laptop indeed. But it's always such a thing to then get all the settings just so for yourself.
yes. You have to do your own settings.
Yes.
Nix, what are you doing? No, you can't climb the string.
Nix. Yes, I'm looking at you. Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, now you're just gonna sit there peacefully. Go. Last pieces up with the bats. Oh, that are ready to look up.
Yeah.
So this guy's got his handle, so I can get him off.
Sure, it's obvious. Jones.
Yeah, I'll do
So I can get onto,
a smooth down. I'll do a smooth down pass so you can get onto.
well, that one, because that one I'm gonna miss it because he was the prototype of the handle shape.
Nix, leave the clothespins alone.
They're not kitty toys.
And that piece of tape. Why is there a piece of tape held up like there?
I don't know.
Us.
Why did you put it there?
I don't know. I don't remember it being there. I had absolutely no
The
clue.
Ghost of Christmas Past, did he? I don't think.
I haven't watched Muppet Christmas Carol yet this year.
No, we don't have. If anything that's a mischievous ghost around here. And not one that wants to actively hurt people. Like put your foot off the stair. Just saying.
Nix! Ahem! It's a turn. I'm not doing anything. Kitty. Nix will try anyways. Yes.
Yeah. That she will.
And this leftover handle material can go in the handle bag.
Yeah. It'd be handy to have.
Ha ha.
What? Now what's wrong with me? Put the little handles in with big honking handles here. Yeah. I've been using those not long.
Oh, yes.
Why am I putting them away? That's a really good question. Now, back to Rhytons. And what we had before, which was all the that's on the inside.
Flashing.
Yes, and now I have to smooth out the inside. Otherwise it would become impossible to clean when it's finished. And
Just
that wouldn't
eat.
be good.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be usable.
Come on. Go your back. Go your back.
And now that it's all
Gotcha.
firmed up, I can do this without mushing it. Is this one supposed to not have eyes? Are they just going to be
they're gonna
painted on?
be painted on.
Okay, that's right. This is a cow, not a horse.
Yes, it's a cow.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, it's a cow. Cow's eyes are painted on.
Yes. Because the cow eyes are very minimalistic, particularly on the smaller ones.
And some Burma too. It's a little. Any gaps. So now what I need is a little itty bitty guy,
This one.
which is always.
Or do you want the blue one if it's kind of
No, I wanted this one.
Okay.
You can put the blue one. I'm sure that will come in handy on something. This one, I just wanted the smoothiness.
Yes. Oh, yes. And here's the bag of ears and horns and
Yes. But that's the last step.
yes.
And some first right there. So this one is just really hard. I hope I'm just starting with the armory one. Yeah.
Oh, is there a bag on top of your box, Nix? But are you done? Do you want back inside? Yeah, I know there's no sunbeams.
It's not cold out here. We have the heater going. We warm it up out here. We came out here.
Are you done? Yes? Okay. While we may have it into the 60s, apparently she is already done.
No sunshine.
No sunshine. It's terrible. No sunbeams.
According to
already
the
closed.
weather forecast, the sun's supposed to have any sunbeams all week.
Oh, how terrible for Kitty.
Oh, Rhytons Handles will just put away. Unless we had a bunch of little ones, which I didn't.
Yes, they're in, there's more this bag.
Just put you right back there right now. Let's see if these ones, which don't need to be cut size, or any other. The exception, there's some little bits of handle. How many of the little guys?
3, 4? Because there's the,
One ultra wee.
yes. And then there's just this guy here.
And I'm just gonna bring this
3.
all over here, and I will do
Work on
those
all the
then.
small ones first.
Yeah. Here's the littlest president.
Yes.
He's so cute.
I'm gonna go get the order form that has the top of game set on it.
Okay.
And I will
Start with
I'll
those.
start in on doing those. Yeah.
I think this was small, yeah, it's a little dryer. The trim is too away.
Okay, game sets.
I have to redo some of his texture.
Yeah.
All the colors.
There we are.
This is what also called red dice. Red dice and game set.
Okay, it's just unglazed and specified colors.
Gotcha.
That's just they have to be 2 contrasting colors of clay.
It's not too bad, really.
No.
And dice set, probably take that rabbit one.
Yes, I can take that picture. Is that instance? Yes, that is.
Boop.
There.
These little handles. This handles this side.
Yes, it comes off his tail.
Yeah,
You need that picture, don't you?
that would make it easier.
There.
Yes. Go. Oh, the handle's dry.
Oh no.
Just- There we go. I was gonna have to trim some off of one end. Just trimmed it off the other end is all, because part of it broke. Yeah, it's a thing. Well, it's got, there we go, handle.
Yeah. Going to need scrap. That's what
There we go. Perfect fit.
we need. Nope, wrong drawer. There we
After I cut it to size, it was a perfect fit.
go. Yes.
I had to do it that way. Yeah, that was it. This also, of course, it's a little drier because it's a small piece.
Yeah. So I was gonna start with the dice because that way it'll be easier to be interrupted with, doing my part on those.
This one should be done sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Because he's almost a little embarrassed.
Yeah, because he's tiny. The margin
Yeah.
for error is, well,
Tiny.
I wonder if the order for the game set has anything to do with the game sets we've been doing for the medieval recreations boxes.
I don't know. Could be.
Well, 1 6-sider. Next time.
But we usually get orders for the game sets around the holidays.
Yeah.
Whatever holiday you happen to celebrate.
Now, for the Caltrop. Was that is the 4-sided die.
And I'll have a little mini skylight.
Yes. And that one's actually going to be, rather than traditional Grecian color, it's going to be tinted green. To be more Godzilla colored.
Godzilla like, yes.
Two dice. 4 and 6.
There you go.
Okay.
You might want to let it sit for a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah. Probably be able to finish the, at very least the 8-sided, if not the 10s.
You can do this right away, but you're more likely to squish something.
Yeah.
As we have now.
Because you've tried to make it faster before, and
Yeah.
faster is not more efficient in that case.
Yeah, because you really don't want to mush it. The second one cut all the flashing off the inside. And
8-sided done. Come here, Godzilla. Which tool was it that I used? It was this one.
what was it that I did again?
Face details are fine. Hands are fine still.
This is helpful. I'll bring my thumb in. It's just in one spot. You do this, and that way I get this nice manicure look all over the hair.
Like someone's been carefully buffing your nails with a flying emery board or something.
Yeah, something like that. ever so tools, not accessories. Little beauty marks there. Oh, I do appreciate, well done fingernails and all.
Yeah,
They look really pretty.
just they aren't an accessory for you.
Yeah. You destroy them on my birthdays.
Well, if it's a throwing day, hours.
Also, they're so thick, I wouldn't, I mean, you want some use your fingers. How can you use your fingers then? Voila. Come here. I thought I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking in neighboring yard,
Yeah, that was like,
kind of freaky. Actually, it's gonna have to be spritzed
that's
down
one of
like
those things. I hate hearing voices. Which have no. Oh,
dead handle.
again. That's why sometimes these ones don't work out so well to do long straps of it. Apparently. No, I mean, it's kind of like, huh.
There's the spray bottle. Need to spray this guy lightly so I can get the spine starts on.
Yeah. You live in a. No, this one's just.
Yeah.
Meh. Let's see. This one's a little small for this.
Just feel the spray bottle.
No, it has nothing to do. That one was too small. So that's what I said.
Gotcha.
It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with the fact that it's not enough handle weight-wise.
Yeah.
We have teeny tiny or huge. Sorry. No, that makes sense. This one might be better off without one. I can use this one over here. Assuming it doesn't go that I'm gonna crumble. Routinely. Yeah. Well, that's there we go. You obviously wanted a smaller hand.
Gotcha.
This one would. It didn't go. Meh. I think I'm gonna crumble now. You can't make me bend. So once lunch.
Yeah.
Stuff new leftovers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I like leftovers. Guess I'll see that way.
Well, you succeeded in giving Instilling that in your offspring as well, so leftovers are nice. It means you cook one meal and then you have it for seven. Without having to like cook again.
There are a lot of things that come out better in larger batches too.
Yeah.
Like soup.
Yes.
No such thing as fixing a small pot of soup.
And
Christopher can do it.
Christopher can manage small things of soup just fine.
Yeah. Mine for whatever size pan I put them in.
Yes.
And it
They
doesn't-
autofill.
Yeah. And I learned not to do it in smaller pans because I always have to switch to a bigger pan. Anyway. So I start off with that size pan. Right?
In other words, you just have straight up a minimum size of soup that you can make.
Yeah.
It's just the way you work. Soup comes in medium, large, extra large, and how many people are we feeding again? Like the time at an event where it rained really badly, so people brought you ingredients and you made soup for the entire site.
Yeah.
It was warm food after everybody had gotten soaked dealing with a really bad rainstorm. And people are like nomming on the soup, just like, why is it green? As they're shoveling it in their mouths. Broccoli. Ah, it's still shoveling it into mouth.
Well, and some of it was leftover. It was at fair. So we were staying on site during the week.
We got handed the leftover brisket from the barbecue booth, which was so good. That was very well cooked meat.
And we cooked soup for days.
Yes.
We didn't, and I think we only went to the store once. We got some veg.
Yes. Hello, jumping in a bit late, but I'm here. Hello.
Hello. Getting the handles on the Rhytons today.
You are working on, yes, the raccoon.
And
Do you
the
want
ears
I was about to ask if you wanted ears.
Yeah.
I just finished drilling the piercing from Godzilla here.
Since the handle was in this, I had to build up the length a little bit.
Okay, so you
Probably build up this end a little bit too, make it a little sturdier.
these are the ears for the raccoon. You're gonna need raccoon picture, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're making me hungry with all this talk of warm food. Yeah, like this morning there was the leftover turkey bread pudding. Okay.
Instead of stuffing.
Instead of stuffing, it was made after the fact.
it was bread pudding,
It was bread pudding.
which is not that much different.
No, there's not.
Especially when you make it with the
Okay.
turkey stock.
This is not the ink. I hate it when you open a picture and then it changes which image is up. It slides. Did we have a good Thanksgiving? Yes, we did. And we succeeded in not overstuffing the fridge.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to the point where we only fix a rather small number of sides
Yeah.
because it's not like we're feeding an army.
They're sort of for purpose. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Raccoon. Alright. How did I do those arrows again?
Yeah, that's why I brought up two different images. Mind you, I succeeded in burying the image that I was using for reference for Godzilla. I was like, oh, well, darn.
then this one is not gonna, yeah, because if I, no, I can't do this kind of handle. It's wrong. If you look at it, it sits up if it's a flat handle.
Yeah, but also the neck on that one's a slightly.
No, but it's still,
Okay.
it was looking weedy anyways, and it's just, no, there's a reason why I don't want to do it that way. I gave it a good look. Nope.
Ripped it off.
Yep. I can put this handle on there. Maybe for something else. It's perfect. Look at it. Little weenie handle.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to be for a little weenie attachment. Because, you know, some things look better with small handles.
Mm-hmm.
Weenie isn't necessarily bad. It's
just often used as a pejorative.
But in this case, it wasn't. Weenie was small. The flat ones are all cracking. And that one,
Should want me to lay it out and spray it down a bit?
yeah, because this one is kind of hair thing.
Yeah. Well, where do we want? Do you want to lay it over there?
I'm gonna put it over there because there really isn't space over here.
No.
Yeah, because
There. Oh.
yeah, there we go. There. Sure, get them even. Line them up with the eyes.
Yeah.
Round it. This one's really almost like cat ears.
Yeah, they're like soft cat ears.
Yeah.
What's your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving? Mashed potatoes, green beans. Homemade cranberry sauce. It's generally one of the main sides. And the way we cook our turkey, it has a ton of root veg cooked in with the turkey. Rather than stuffing, it's just what did you say? About 2-3 pounds of root vegetables?
I thought we got
I
thought we overdid it with the vegetables.
there wasn't any leftovers to put away.
No, of the vegetables.
Of the veggies. As we don't do mashed potatoes or potatoes of any kind because there's a nightshade allergy in the house. So there's never any
Allergies. So.
yeah. Tomatoes, potatoes, bell peppers, eggplants, all of those are just off the
Off the menu.
Forever.
When we made bread,
Yes.
we
Oh, yeah.
always make our own bread.
Yes. So started doing that at one point, and it's like, this is so much better than store-bought bread. Because we don't use the cook feature on the bread maker. We just use it to make the dough.
Yeah.
It needs the dough for us. It proves the dough.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And Christopher looks really good bread.
Ooh, sounds amazing. After the first time we made the homemade cranberry sauce, it's like I'm never going back to the can again. I like this.
Yeah. Let's try this. Because we saw cranberries at the store.
Yep. We
So we got them.
It was after we made a whole bunch of like blackberry jam and so
Mm.
look.
Why blackberry jam? Not that we
everyone
grew someplace
pissed.
where they were.
You live in some place where blackberries are just tenacious evil weeds.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and then at the time we were making a lot of wine too, because we had
Yeah.
lots of fresh fruit.
Just everywhere. There we go. Getting there. Now I need. There it
It's
is.
easy to pick 100 pounds of blackberries a year.
It was one of the other recipes in the canning book was cranberry sauce. So it's like, oh well, that's easy.
We had grapevines to a house we lived in, so therefore we would have just.
We never ever tried grape jelly a second time though.
What do you do with 100 pounds of grapes?
We tried wine, that worked. We tried grape jelly, that did not work. Yeah, homemade bread is usually way better. Yeah. We have that big old rosemary plant in the front yard, so we generally make rosemary garlic bread. Yes.
And I have basil bread as well.
Yes.
My favorite lettuce in our gardens.
Yes. And we get very sad when we've shut down the air garden briefly to clean it out and get a new batch of seeds going, and it's dark in the kitchen in the morning because we have it set so it's kind of like it's false dawn in the kitchen. Also kind of tells you when it's bedtime because the light goes back off.
Don't notice it so much when it goes on.
No.
Until you go to the kitchen.
And then it's like, oh, it's dark.
Oh, it must be.
It must be late. The sun in
Well,
the kitchen has gone down.
What time is sunset right now? It's like 4:30.
Yeah. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Kitty. And despite the fact that
Nora.
Desmond, Nick's cat. There's cat. Thank you. You can stop laughing now. Despite the fact that we warmed up the room well in advance,
Same temperatures inside.
It's the same temperatures inside. She made her rounds. She drank her clay water and went, "Yep, taxi, back inside now, human."
There is no sunshine this morning.
Sunbeams. Terrible.
And she wasn't impressed by the trimmed tree.
No.
Not
She
like
gave
the
it
rest
a
of-
glare.
Yeah, she did. She wasn't amused.
I don't know why, but she did. She gave the trimmed plum tree a real glare out the window. She didn't give it a glare from the inside the house.
No, she didn't.
She could see it from there too.
Yeah. Godzilla.
Working on the next Godzilla.
I can picture it now. Slice of homemade
Yeah,
bread with
it's
homemade jelly spread over
If I wasn't busy sewing Christmas stockings, I'll try to make my own too. The thing is when you're making the jam, you get it going and you leave it on simmer. You leave it on.
But you have to
really
set
low
a timer so you
temperatures.
don't forget to check it.
Yes. But it's something you can definitely do as a background activity.
Yes.
Because, on Thanksgiving, we were playing a game and I was making cranberry sauce. It was a turn-based computer game. I could get up, run in there, stir the jam.
Yeah.
Because all cranberry sauce is cranberry jam.
Yeah. But making the cranberry sauce the first time inspired us to make cranberry wine.
Yeah. That stuff comes out carbonated way too easy.
Yeah.
We have all the free-floating pectin because we did it by lightly cooking the cranberries to pop the skins.
Yeah.
Knowing me, there's a chance I forget to check the jam.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
And that's always the issue. Because burning jam to the bottom of the pan, it is very hard to clean back out.
Someone speaks from experience.
That was blackberry, wasn't the cranberry.
Yeah.
But, oh, yeah, with pulp. It was quite the incrustation.
And it was also a large batch.
Yeah, there was like 10 pounds of berries involved.
It's one of those big pots.
Yeah. Still have those pans. Occasionally we get them down. Depending on the size of turkey, occasionally we need those ones for reducing the carcass into soup stock.
Yeah, but there's one year where our turkey pan had. Well, we lived in an area that things rusted. So we pulled the turkey pan out and it's rusted.
It's like, oh, well, we'll dispose of it. We'll get another one in time for Thanksgiving.
I couldn't find one.
Nope.
We couldn't find one. So we had to use one of those big cook pots and put the turkey in.
End on.
And on. And then put it
Luckily,
in.
it was a big oven. It took the soup pot quite nicely.
Yeah.
That was a thing. The turkey turned out just fine.
Yeah. It wasn't the easiest thing to get back out of the pan.
No, that was difficult.
Oh,
Also,
thank you. Edgar.
And there's Godzilla with his spines going.
Godzilla. Rawr, rawr, Godzilla. Yes, I'm silly.
We've made well over a dozen Godzilla now.
Yeah.
Nope, still one tool.
What you call historically inspired because there is no.
Yeah, Godzilla's not is no.
It's a modern monster.
Turning this tool over to the right end.
This is funny.
Getting one of the little smooth boards.
Yep. Oh, then here he was sitting over here just minding his own business.
Oh, would you like his ears and horns?
He doesn't have a handle yet either.
Oh, you're right. You got out all three that we're gonna
Little
need
ones.
small handles.
And then I have a small handle efficiency.
Yes.
Could probably use him on here.
Yeah. So what's your aspect ratio?
I think fine over there.
You ripped him off of that.
Just said I didn't like him on that one, but I just ripped him right off. Put that there. Before I forget about him again.
He's looming. Hello, Godzilla.
He can have his close up.
So all of a sudden it's like, that's actually pretty close to my face.
You're on your side, you don't mind, do you? What we really need is a deeper table. Put the 6-foot one in here for a while, which was a much better depth.
Yeah, but he blocked off too much of the pass across the room.
Because you're such a big person. You have a big opening. You know, she isn't big at all. No, she's all of 5 foot tall. It's giving her a bad time.
This Godzilla is now done.
Like a 5-foot table.
Something's what, about 5 by 2? 5 by 2.5?
5 by 2.5 would be
Because the
ideal.
current this table is not too deep.
Yeah, so 5
This
by
is like-
2.5 would be great. So,
Because I think these ones are like 20 inches deep, not 24. And that 4 inches.
yeah. I'll just have to like punch something at some point.
Yeah. So, no, this guy doesn't have a handle. This one is not ready for me to do things to you.
Do you want me to do that handle? Because I have this one. Okay, this one shouldn't take me too long.
No, once you, yeah, certainly finish that one. And I can work on a couple of dice.
Yeah. Work on all the right consistency.
Yeah. Heard the word raccoon earlier. What was that about? You know, like what the one she's working on right now is a bull-headed Rhyton. There's one sitting over there that is a raccoon-headed Rhyton.
I have to wait for the handle to soften up because handles keep cracking. And I put this one handle on this. Oh, and she brought up the picture. Oh, right. That's right. It's supposed to have a flat handle so it can sit better.
Okay. The handle has softened.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold this one down.
I was just checking on it.
And this I'm gonna have to set on my lap. Because well, it doesn't sit up right, oddly enough.
There's a lot of activities that don't involve tabletops because it just you won't get the right angle working on the pottery on a table.
See, this one will do this a little bit. So All I have to do is put something like
Soft. Our old bath towel's going to die. There's one or two more in the house that,
They'll get there.
yeah.
They're fine for right now. And now I need the
You
get
need,
the bow by the horns there.
yes. And I need to bring up the bull Rhyton image for you. Okay. There's two horns and there are the two ears.
Doesn't know exactly
Yes, I'm getting you the picture. I'm
where-
getting you
Otherwise
the
it's
picture.
kinda like, put them in the wrong place.
The raccoon sounds cute. Yeah. Okay. Minimize. Here, boo, boo, boo. Where is it? Okay. Doesn't appear to be on the desktop. Of course not. It'll be in this folder. Rhyton slash owl avian or bull. Okay, how's that?
Yes.
Which
Well,
one?
once you stop moving.
Yeah.
The middle one would probably be
This one here?
Yeah, the middle one.
Okay.
Because that way you, there we go. No, both of them because they were,
Okay.
there you go.
The middle two. Gotcha.
The horns are a little big.
I did it so you could cut them down.
Okay, because it's
They're designed so you
Wow.
can cut them down. Because there was one time I made them too small, and I had to remake them.
now it's making this one.
Yes.
And the ears. Remember the ears were on the side.
Yes.
And that's about as much as the angle of the horns makes a difference.
Yeah.
The earrings.
No, it's like if you pinch the little piece of clay just right, it's the perfect ear.
Okay.
Go 1/10 side. And for the second one,
There you go. All you have to do is use the right now that's too short to mark things. Now,
I love the fact that you used a giant scritcher tool.
I'm something that was a little getting oh
I take it one of them fell off. Squish, squish, squish.
there we go.
Yes, we have polyhedral dice molds. Squish and squish. It's the first time we had some dice on hand. We're going, oh, you only have 6-siders? It's like, okay, we will make the others with the polyhedrals.
No,
What?
that's more kind of like twice the size it should be. So I was like, I got it down. So, oh no, that's
Still too
right.
big.
Still way too big.
I just need to make 12 and 20. So, random fact about me, 4 years ago, we rescued a little Scottish fold kitty that was screaming his lungs out in the backyard. Oh, so happy to have him, the rascal. Oh, yeah, the Scottish folds are so interesting.
Yeah.
They're like
cute.
Scotty dog kitty cats.
Yeah.
That's something to just find in the backyard.
Oh, I know. Poor little kitty.
found what house they wanted to belong to, screamed until they got attention. Very cat.
Cat, yes.
It's like when we were picking out our new kitten, and she who was to become Nyx was like, okay, this human, I can cling to this human. Mine now.
Squirm, 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 squirm. And I just firmly did this.
No,
It doesn't work anymore.
You have a piece of trim around your neck?
Yes, I do. So I'm going to be doing throwing later.
Oh.
I can't wear a ring when I'm
Oh, I got it now.
Because
Because I'm like,
and I go, what am I going to, I don't want to just set it down somewhere.
yeah. But I was just
I would so do that. I'd set it down and then I'd have to go hunting for it.
Yeah. No, it's just like,
good.
wait, that's trim around your neck.
That's good.
Confused me.
So I looked for something that was about the right size. That's what I found. Because I never had, oh yeah, I always have so much luck with clasps on chains and stuff.
Yeah, especially since you have a broken thumbnail right now.
Yeah.
So you have like no grip on that one. And one day I'll be able to afford a little ornament with his face on it from you. I can dream. Oh, that'd be fun. It's like,
Oh, that would be so cute.
we've actually been doing, in conjunction with Rick Crafts jewelry, we've been painting little ceramic cabochons
Yeah.
that are portraits of kitties.
Yeah. Well, it started off, we did one of her cat. She asked us, and then she liked it so much she posted a picture.
And then she had to get a new one for herself because someone
Was it twice?
twice. Yes.
Yeah.
Because somebody wanted that one. I'm like, but that's my cat. No, I want that one. Congratulations for having a cute cat.
Yeah.
I've also done any number of them in like on mugs, in various costumes.
Which is kind of cute. Once it matched the personality of the piece.
Yes. Well, if it's Scottish folded to be a cat in a kilt.
It could be.
Sorry, that'd just be cute. How do you do a Scottish kilt? Okay, whatever works is it, yeah. I was just confused because it's like, it's the same trim as you have on one of your coats.
Or similar. I don't think it's a piece of that. It's not that wide.
Something. Yeah, because on your long coat, yeah, it is a different one. I wish I could remember what garment the trim is matchy to.
Yeah. You need to confound yourself. Well, also, this, the neckline of the shirt there too, so.
Go. Got the 20-sider done.
And this for take X off, you know, jewelry or watch
Oh,
or set my
yeah.
phone down.
A number of times you've lost your phone on the couch.
Because it blended in with the set
Yeah.
couch. I had to get a new
Phone case.
phone case. Oh, got an Otterbox. I remember I liked that brand before. And
Yeah.
the different colors. So I picked, oh yeah, that'll be, it's this nice grayed out purple color.
Not realizing that it was the exact color of one of the blankets that we use on the couch. Because we always throw a blanket of some nature over the couch because that way we don't get the cushion itself dirty. Because underglaze, underglaze, food crumbs, what have you, it's just, yeah, if you have a cover on the couch, you just whip it off, you throw that one in the washer, put a fresh one on. There we go. One set of dice.
Started doing that years ago because cleaning the couch sucks.
Yes.
Many years ago.
Decades.
Yes, it's a.
I was thinking about like decades.
Yeah, 'cause we had closer to town. It's kind of, as soon as
I
after they
remember.
get dirty, they're impossible to clean.
I hadn't even remembered shampooing the couch until you said something about
Or
having
trying
that work.
to scrub off a spot because at Can you
art.
build something?
So I see my rascal kitty. Looks like he could just check out the pictures that I posted of him the other day when you get a chance.
I would
Yeah.
love to do that. Oh, now my fingers are getting all crumbly.
Okay.
Because doing this, I get the
Yeah.
crumbles in the finger. Oh, you said the other one is ready.
Yeah. All I know is it doesn't look quite right. It doesn't have that little ridge behind between the horns.
Oh, yeah, which is harder.
That's what it is.
Yeah, something to look right. Yeah.
Which is not something you can sculpt in advance. It has to go on
Yeah,
with the
it's
horns.
the last bit. It's after the horns are on, finished, as it were.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be enough? Just one stick to crackle. I will use. Really? There we go. Bit out of all that, sir. This is how much was usable.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's kind of really.
This individual will work? Yes.
It's kind of clay that has the most failure rate on handles, though.
Yeah.
Just
Is it the same point? It's also one of the nicest sculpture clays?
Yeah. Why is it so horrible when it comes to handles?
I don't know. Of course, that's also, I'm still using that old batch for handles because,
Yeah, I can use it for anything else.
no. We had a particularly bad batch of the red clay at the beginning of the pandemic because, well, the factory had shut down for the first time ever in the factory's life.
So, well, this batch of clay wasn't the best. It had been sitting around,
Yeah.
apparently. Oh, here we go. Handle. Yay. Happens sometimes with the handle on. Doesn't look good. Rip it off. Try another one.
Yes. Take hold onto the handle so it doesn't scoot anywhere. There. I try to get my fingers in a similar position on the other one. There we go. Oh, that ear's in a slightly different position. I'll just shift you a little bit. There.
Yeah. Just kind of, oh, Jesus. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It is so annoying.
Section of handle material was what, 8 inches long to begin with?
Yeah, 8-10 inches long, and there's like 2 inches of usable handle. It's meh.
Into the recycle bin it goes.
Yeah, it does recycle.
Because actually with the clay that's being used to make like ears and things of that nature, it's actually out of a recycle bag. Texture
stuff will actually end up being Roman tiles for a new planter bed. When we get enough of it,
Yeah.
and fire and make the tiles. So fellow potter of that we know does wood fire. He does the primitive firing, so he'll do the firing, which will be fun.
You could also experiment with a more period mixing technique for the clay. You lay out a board floor and you hug it with your feet.
Yeah. So that'll be something.
That'll
We'll
be fun.
document all the bits and
Everybody
should
who
be
gets everybody who helps out with that will walk away with red foot, with red feet,
not being red-handed, but being red-footed.
footed, yes. Because the red clay, it does stain.
Oh, what makes red?
Iron oxide.
Otherwise known as rust.
Which is the reason why potters don't have fancy colored clothing. Potters have clothing that won't look funny if stained with clay. Thus, frequently, black.
Oh, rust color.
No rust. First shades of,
Nondescript color.
yes.
And
Oh, play nice. Raccoon.
raccoon face.
Yes,
And you
now
can
it's
do the
now it goes over to my pile.
first side there at the table. And big pile of scrap. Oh, Mr. Brazil, it is your turn to have a handle and tail. Well, the handle is
The
the
handle
tail.
is the tail, yes.
Looks like he's wearing a skirt at this point.
I know, before the buildings get drawn in. It looks very dress-like.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, there we go.
A special feature about the bowl there is it's actually libation went up. There we go. I got an angle so you can actually see a little flash of light that is the opening in the end of the mouth.
Yeah.
Basically, the very, very decorative funnel. It's a ritual object.
It's ritual.
This item goes over here now.
Yes.
There we go.
And
Bowl
now
complete.
tails right here.
Yes.
Sprinkle them though.
Whee! I have more space now.
Okay, just put them over here. This. Down. And go. So that's the top. So the top of the handle is going to be down at the bottom. So you just have to make sure that you're.
They're sort of like drinking words. This cute raccoon. Different clay makes the different skin makes the clay react differently. I always get the job of the delicate smoothing because my hands don't leave crumbles as much as yours.
That clay will just stick to my hands, so I have nothing but crumbles on my hands. I can wipe them off every 2 seconds. It just
This
is
is crumbles.
forms crumbles. Oh, there we
I don't
go.
have as much of that issue.
It's
So it's my job to burnish down surfaces.
just smooth your fingers. It's just so soft your skin. on
Yeah,
your
I don't.
hands.
I'm
So you
not the
don't
one
do
who
throwing.
I don't do throwing, so I don't have that heavy callus buildup on my fingers. I do kiln unloading, so I've developed a good tolerance for heat.
Because it's cumulative.
Yeah.
But if you stop doing that, you
Oh,
lose
you
it.
lose it. It's so sad next time you have to unload the kiln. It's like, ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. You stop lifting things out? No. I like watching time team and how they can tell what type of pottery is what, as well as where it's from and how far it's traveled. It's fascinating.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's all the different additives to the clay body. And yeah, we have on our YouTube channel, we have a playlist of time team episodes that specifically have a lot to do with pottery.
Yeah.
When they kind of turn up a kiln.
And as more of them are released in the high def,
Yes.
we're adding more. Because we're doing not adding the low-res ones.
Yeah, we're not adding the low res ones. We're not adding the third party ones. We're adding the ones that are being put out specifically on the Time Team official channel. That way, Time Team can use that ad revenue in the creation of the new episodes.
Yes.
There's small ways that, you know, can support the content creation that you like.
Yeah.
Yes, one of the we splurged, one might say, and actually supported the Time Team on Patreon.
Yeah.
They have 6 new episodes coming out this coming
January
year.
or February.
Yes. So instead of one dig being one episode, they're having
One dig.
one dig be over
Per
each
dig.
day of each dig is its own episode.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Because they're no longer beholden to a network. They're doing it just supported by fans.
And ad revenue from it.
And well, it's also, you know, people watching it, fans. They've got Patreon, they've got the ad revenue, they have the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, t-shirts. You can even get yourself a Time Team trowel. Those are pricey though.
Yeah. Perfect thing to get the archaeologist.
Yeah. Come on, texture smooth.
Or
down.
at least archaeology.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you're of a certain age and you grow up on watching that golden age of PBS, we had things like Voyage of the Mimi, which I know the first season of that is actually as old as I am.
They played the PBS for a
Very
number
long
of
time.
years.
I need to have that image back up. I'll look over and I go, that's a bull. I don't need bull. I want raccoon. I need to look at raccoon ears.
Yeah, they'd be a lot more
Helpful?
helpful.
Okay, there's one image. Where is the other one? There we go. All right. Which tool do I want?
Because it's sitting on its rim the whole time to make sure that you don't
Screw up its rim.
it doesn't get all rough and bumpy. Maybe nicks in it or dents. What are your plans?
For
Christmas.
Christmas, keeping it low key, or yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be low key.
And be home. And be just family. Because maybe even have a Christmas tree this year.
Yes, we will actually risk setting up a tree around our young cat.
Yeah.
We didn't last year because she was
After all, she's gotten to the point she only climbs the walls.
yes, she is leaving significant damage in door frames. I have one ear that's roundy and one ear that's pointy. We need to match. Come on. Yes. And as always, yes, it totally helps to talk to the piece, yes. Let's come on, behave, match the other side, things of that nature. Okay, that's looking better. Oh goodness, I hope Nix leaves the tree alone, but I doubt it. Yeah. No breakable ornaments. We'll just leave it at that.
Just have plastic ones. We have some that they're glass look.
Yeah, little soap bubble guys.
Yeah, and the little snowflakes.
Yeah.
We
The
have
worst that'll end up with that is a glitter-covered kitty cat. I know that she has kind of a glittery coat to begin with, but maybe she'll just get extra sparkles. No idea how she'll do with the twinkling lights.
We'll move the treadmill between the family so we can keep more of an eye on it.
And have the loaded squirt bottle nearby at all times.
Yes, or something like that.
And past cats are the reason why our glitter covered kitty cat. Yeah. Past cats are the reason why none of our packages ever have A, bows, or B, separate tags.
Yeah. Because she ripped all the previous cat,
Yeah.
she ripped off all the bows and all the tags.
So we had mystery gifts one year.
You never knew whether you were opening your present or somebody else's.
Yeah, that was,
It was funny.
That was quite the year.
I was
A
year and a half old.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of the day.
Nix is going to be just over 2 this winter. For this Christmas. Because
She's already.
Yeah.
She'll be closer to 3.
She's
already 2.
She's 2, but she's going to be like 2 1/4.
Okay.
Because her birthday's in October.
Remember what month? This one is
born,
not one of the previous ones.
Nora was.
I've never
April.
confused any combined birthdays at all, ever.
Oh no!
Not to my kids, ever. Because you have, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 12, 3, and 11. Those are the months.
Yes.
Then you have 17, 14, and 24.
Yes. Which you frequently try to call 27.
Yes, and I've when you guys were in school, it was the
How could you possibly not know your own child's birthday? It's like
I would
it's just
reverse
17 and 14.
yeah.
It's like last year when we were, or no, it was just early this year. It's when we were getting our first vaccine shots. And
I added a year instead of
you subtract, got my birthday, my age off by like 3 years. You're like, excuse me, Mom.
no, it was only 2 years, but still, it was.
And it's because I had the sensitivity to one drug group. They wanted to keep us there for a full half hour of observation. I had no adverse reaction. But it's like, fine, sit here.
It was boring.
It was boring.
So, I'm looking for that little red one. Oh, yeah.
I stole it. Sounds like Nick's just wanted to blacken things up by making every gift a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nora, one time we had a fake tree. She started pulling the limbs
Oh
off.
yeah,
It.
she did not like fake tree.
Once we had a real tree, she stopped bothering.
Yeah. But yeah, that one plastic tree, she figured out how to unlatch the branches, and she unlatched them, throw it down, go on to the next branch.
Yeah. I think Nate's might want to climb the tree.
Yeah, I think she might do the classic climb the tree thing.
Yeah.
Need just a little bit more spot here.
Does he need more spine? Is he spineless?
Well, right now he is. He's got no spine on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would suspect that Nix will be a climber.
Yeah.
Scratchy
Oh,
tool. There you are.
What's this one going to do? Last year was kind of like,
No, just don't have the stamina this year, Cat. No tree for you.
no tree for anybody.
No tree for anyone.
Yes. Nope. No trees.
Did we even? I'm not sure we even just hung up a string of lights because we were just. Nix is a kitty of the digital age. She also had this thing about chewing on cords, specifically USB cords.
Yeah.
But
And then there was the Roomba. She'll like step on the buttons. She'd reprogram it.
the Roomba.
Spineless Godzilla looks just like a dinosaur that way. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. This one has a good aspect ratio.
The spine doesn't go on until after the handle, because the spine kind of runs down onto the base of the handle most of them.
Yeah.
Thus making it all more cohesive.
Go.
Add it on. Trim it down. Go. We frequently use Time Team as a background while we're working. Occasionally,
Also trying to come across the ones as they release them that are heavily pottery related so we can add them to our viewing.
like the ones that have the great long bits with Paul Blinkhorn on them. They're motorbike riding pottery expert, which he does have a pretty active Facebook presence. So he's always sharing articles, which is cool.
Yeah. You had to turn off the comments on his.
Because people were being butts in the comments.
Yeah.
And he was getting all burnt out trying to police it.
Because I'm not doing this for money, guys. I'm just. Didn't realize that he'd had to go. He's had that going for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of cool.
Yeah. I just found it recently. I was like, this is cool. It's curated archaeology articles.
So yeah, basically, yeah.
Like that new mosaic that was found just in the last month.
Yeah.
With the Iliad represented on it.
Oh yeah.
That was seriously cool. And a couple of Nick's fake tree equals bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Dismembered tree. It is not real.
Yeah.
This is the stage that Godzilla gets skin texture.
I think it's a skin ailment.
Ailment?
Yeah, texture.
Skin texture is ailment?
At least that's what I was always told when I was younger.
Well, texture could also mean smooth. It doesn't have to be rough and scaly.
I had a lot of skin allergies, so yeah, I'd have to wrap them.
Yeah.
Some things do improve with age. So.
Yeah. Oh, I still have sore muscles in my arms from helping with the tree.
Yeah.
It's the way I'm having to hold this arm to do the texture.
Yeah.
No, it's because there's like, why do I have a really nasty shadow like this? Because there's no sun coming in the window. Maybe the first tool we can try to make a copy of out of the harvested wood might actually be this one. That
It doesn't
there,
have the edges anymore.
no, he's
Yes,
pointless
I
now.
Yeah, I remember what it looked like.
Of course, that was the one that I got the sharp end stuck in my foot one time too. Me and this tool have a love-hate relationship.
You have history with that tool.
I had history. It drew blood. It was stuck in my foot. That was very unpleasant.
You know, if you didn't leave the tools up before, I don't remember having. It was just
Before we had as much workspace, and I was doing sculpting on the floor in the family room. It takes texture equals ailment. Scratch.
Yeah, that was owie, because it was not so much a cut, it was a puncture. It was a puncture.
Yeah,
wound,
it was a
which-
puncture with bruise.
Yeah. There's not much you can do for that.
No. Other than suffer.
Because a Band-Aid really wasn't going to do any good.
No.
I put
It
some
kept-
nice healing ointment on
Yeah.
it for you. a
It,
couple of
it
times.
covered it with salve, and I think it had Band-Aid on it for like the first day or two until it started, it sealed.
Never really bled much.
No. Apparently it was not near any like arterioles. It
Oh,
just
also,
oozed
you know,
dark blood.
The Wright's remarkable didn't bleed much anemic.
Yes, we bleed
Not
readily.
Not just mildly anemic. Just full on can't give blood kind of anemic.
Yeah. They
So
don't
it's
want
kind of-
us.
Blood has no iron in it. How long did you limp afterwards?
Only about a week. Because
It was the bottom of your
it was the
foot,
bottom of the foot, and it wasn't the arch of the foot. It was
which is good. That would have hurt.
that would have hurt a lot more.
It would have taken longer to heal. I've cut the arch of my foot before. So
You know.
yeah.
It's like that one time as a kid that I stepped on a nail in the backyard. That hurt. Stepping on the relatively blunt end of this wooden tool, that hurt more than the nail.
Yeah, because it wasn't sharp. It was a puncture wound, not
'Cause,
so
I mean,
much as simply a
It's
cut.
kind of a,
It was a little sharper then.
it's a little sharper then. A
So
little
was
years
yours.
point to it. Of course, what I could do, I suppose, is just basically sand this one down again.
Yeah.
To give it corners.
Yeah, that would be the easy thing to do.
Yeah. Because like, no, I gotta use the tool at a different angle if I'm gonna make that kind of shape. Before starting
Rather than
making,
complaining about it, do something.
I can't do it in the middle of working on Godzilla.
And you only think about it when you're using it.
Yeah, also it seems to have been working on the Godzillas that has destroyed the corners on the sky.
You've been complaining about it for a while, but
It used to have corner on one side at least, but now the corner on both sides is gone.
yeah, it's wood.
It's wood, it wears down.
Because you're doing what?
Running it over something that is effectively wet sandpaper.
Yes. But you guys, you've been sanding it smooth and rounding the edges.
Sanding it off. Removing material from the tool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I sculpt Godzilla fronds.
I think a lot of kids stepped on nails at one time or another.
And it's one of those kind of like rite of passage things, I think.
Yeah, I stepped on a nail once too as a kid. It was, well, you shouldn't be going barefoot. As a kid, I didn't wear shoes in the summer. Walking through a friend's garage, well, it's dark, we didn't turn on the light.
Yeah.
There was some scrap
Oh,
wood.
you were at a friend's place at that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably got in less trouble than if I'd been. And it was kind of like, step on something, right? Because we didn't turn on the light to walk through the garage.
You knew where everything was.
Yeah. And it's the middle of summer, so neither one of us were wearing shoes. And, stepped on something sharp.
Big
You
deal.
go to brush it off your foot. It's probably like a rock. And when I looked down, that nail was through a board. I lifted up the whole board. I nailed the board to my foot.
Oh.
That's what grossed
you.
me out.
Yeah.
And after that, a friend's parent decided that we had to wear shoes if we were going into the garage.
Gee, I wonder why. Probably grossed out the parent too.
And your grandma, she said, "Well, if you were
Shoes.
wearing shoes, that wouldn't have happened."
Yeah,
And Sean probably would have
that's
gone through it.
grandma.
Just out of curiosity, how much would it cost to have a little Christmas ornament with my Scottish fold face on it?
My Nick's print cookies were a hit. Oh, great. Okay.
But if something like that,
Maybe if Eloise, stop stepping on sharp objects.
yeah, maybe,
Maybe about 3 inches across.
yeah, about 3 inches across, maybe
15.
I was thinking the smaller ones are 15, so maybe 20 or
Yeah.
17.
Because if it's a 3 inches across, I can use the same cookie cutter
To make the little,
that I use on
can
it
do that.
for the bases
Probably
of
about
cookie cans.
17
Yeah.
because it's flat. Paint something on it.
You have a choice between like round up. We also have the hexagons that are about that size.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on if you want round or hex. But it'd be the same price.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cute.
Because it'd be similar, yeah, because it'd also match up with the same kind of price point for like the tiles.
Yeah.
Just off the flesh of the back. Oh. Air pressure's shifting again today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing this bit.
Oh, no wonder my head hurts. Doesn't have to be a big ornament. He's not big himself.
How big?
Range circle would be about like
Yeah,
that.
it's the size of the cookie stick.
Yeah. It's about the size of one of the cookie sticks. Yeah.
But we could do one smaller.
Yeah.
We do the, because it's not really the size. It's the cost. It's the
It's the painting. There we go. Go back to this side.
some of his muscles rounded off. They were still just, I could see tool marks on this one shoulder, and it's also, oh, well, the light was hitting it just right,
Yeah.
and I could see them.
Well, there's some of them that I did leave angular.
No, you could see the tool marks. That's how I could tell that it wasn't intentional. There's a difference between tool marks and tool marks. Oh, there we go. That looks better. I could tell which tool you'd use. Kind of tool mark. part of the reason why having two
Two
people
sets of eyes.
look at it, because it just,
Just catch different things.
yeah.
Oh, my head hurts. Stupid air pressure.
Yeah. That it is. We're gonna have interesting weather.
Well, didn't you say there was a chance of thunderstorms today? Or at least that was the forecast yesterday.
That was the forecast for today. I didn't look to see what it was today. I looked at the air pressure because it's kind of owie.
It hurts. Yeah, the Godzilla are the most complex Rhytons to date.
So somebody else comes up with something.
As I said, to date. Those little pieces of scrap go back in there. I'm not sure that I'm going to finish all of the spines today.
I have to get the handles on all of them.
Yeah, the hand.
Gotta keep them covered.
Yes. After there's still one more after that. I'll let you know about the ornament and find a good picture for reference if I can swing it. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
It's fun doing pet portraits.
Yeah, I know. There's sometimes when I'm doing a lot of, I can't believe it's my job. Yeah.
Yeah.
To do. I'm painting kitties. Kitty portraits. There was one time we had like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I spent days doing nothing but painting cat portraits.
Replicating cat fur patterns.
The eyes, the angle of the ears. Trying to get the eye color right.
Yeah.
That's right. He's a squat guy. He's a little bit shorter.
Yes.
He's squat Godzilla.
There's a possibility that there might be 1 or 2 out of this batch that'll actually be open stock.
We'll see.
As a possibility.
Now that you said
might.
something.
Yeah, I know. Even if I don't finish all the spines today, I will at least get all of the spine blank built and on.
That way it's time to gel this over.
Yes. Properly.
Some
Equal
great
rights.
happy Scottish fold.
Very nice.
Oh, how cute!
Rascal is a good cat name.
Yeah.
Nick's got her name because she's mostly dark. She's a very dark kitty.
Goddess of the night. There, yes.
And the thing is she has a tendency of sleeping through the night. She's not
Now.
Now, yes. Rather than ratcheting around under the bed in the middle of the night sounding like a boogie monster.
Or decided, I'm gonna chew on you now.
She went through a serious puppy dog phase.
It's kind of like,
I will chew on everything and everyone.
I'm going to sleep now. It is bedtime. Stop chewing on me. You're not gonna stop chewing on me. You go into the bathroom for tonight. Which had a litter box and water and food.
It was her timeout place.
Sleep.
Humans need to sleep. Kitty can sleep in the bathroom.
And she would calm down in there
Yeah.
now, because it was quiet.
Limited input.
Because neither of the bathrooms has windows. I miss that sometimes.
Yeah. given their position in the house, the best you could ever hope for would be a skylight.
Yeah. I don't know, it might be good for the master bathroom. One of
Yeah.
those set tubes.
Yes.
Maybe someday. But I mean, it's kind of like, there's a lot of other things that are
Far higher priority.
Oh,
Yes.
like finishing the electrical work.
Yeah. Turn around to the other side.
It's been put off for far too long.
Stupid COVID. No.
They're all planned out what we were going to be doing when.
Yeah, for like the next 2 years. My kitty's a professional napper, especially this time of year. Yeah, when we started getting out the like throw blankets that go around the couch, we had burrowing cat. But yes, Nix is a Bengal. They are energetic.
They're energetic. Also long-lived.
Yes.
Very healthy breed. Our first one lived to be 17 and a half.
Her
And-
companion died of a broken heart after she passed.
Even though when we introduced it, when the kitty, which was Nix,
Yeah.
she
She just no. There was nothing we could do to convince her to eat, to continue existing.
Yeah,
She was just
failed
done.
to thrive.
Failed to thrive. Yes.
What is he?
Genuine medical term.
Yes. Wonder how she'll react to having a kitty
Companions. Maybe she'll, like. What would be cute is if she actually starts playing with the cork, with additional cat.
That would be cute.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the settling in period.
Yeah.
Nix isn't as aggressively territorial when she sees cats outside like Desi had been.
That seems horribly territorial.
Yeah.
Nora considered cat TV.
Yeah, Anara, anything on the outside of the glass was just cat television. It did
Well,
not
after
count.
she tried to go for a bird through the window, she was about 2 at that point.
The window was about 6 feet high. She was still going on an upward arc when she struck the upper corner of the window, and
Nice.
then was very indignant when all the humans laughed at her. The
Yeah.
bird never came back to the window.
No birds really did flutter around that window again.
No, not flutter. Every once in a while, you have a stupid mourning dove that would crash into it, knock itself silly, and end up feeding itself to my grandmother's dog. I feel that with Nix, all you have is the endless source of amusement and maybe some frustration. Yeah, because cats. All of the pottery storage shelves inside now have clear vinyl fronts because we had pieces that were nicked by Nix.
And here's the toe, lanky.
And that one still has yet to have its tutu trimmed off there.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes it's like, well, sometimes I get on a roll and it's just no big deal to, do the spikes. And other times it's like, I want to be done with Godzilla spines already. And I'm not even halfway through this one. There's my stabby tool.
Especially after having a nice holiday weekend too. That's nice. Got a chance to help trim a tree.
Yeah.
Exactly. Computer game.
Ate good food.
Ate good food.
Sorted through some fabric stores.
Yeah. All the fabric has been sorted now.
Now we know what we have and what we don't have.
Yes. So much fabric, but never need to buy fabric again.
Does it need, not ever would purchase, just not need.
Not purchasing.
Oh, give me a break, yeah. Fabric purchases will happen. It's just that
And books.
Oh, of course, books.
With the sorting out of all the books.
Yes, spineless Godzilla in a tutu. Was she eating the clay?
No, she would go like this and tip it over.
Yeah.
Tip over the pieces.
She'd just reach over and just pull it over. Because she could.
It would get attention.
Not good attention. Beast. It was that one time when it got to the stage of waxing the pieces to put them in for their final glaze firing, and suddenly this cat appears out of nowhere, ricochets through the pottery, and
breaks four
pieces.
All four of them border pieces.
Yep. After this, she was put in her room. Anytime we got to that stage for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you get time out for this activity for quite some time.
She's gotten calmer.
Yes. Thank goodness.
It was a bit of a beer this one. Look at that. So I need to.
Oh, my ears are plugged now.
It's called plastic surgery. No more donut.
Muffin top over what will be the city skyline there.
Yeah. Not good. So, as for two of them, they were small enough pieces that it's kind of like, okay, glaze it. And they got the.
Yeah, they were small enough, damages that they were able to be repaired.
The other two, we had to make new pieces.
That was the one that she just utterly destroyed.
Another one, it was, we were making Morgan Donner her replacement cup.
The hilarious thing is that the reason why she was getting a replacement was because the edge had been nicked. And yeah, that is what happened to Morgan Donner's replacement cup.
Yes.
It was the one with the little nick out of a lip, and it was almost identical in placement and size to the damage
Of her original cup.
the one that she was replacing, because it was, well, it had damage, and she wanted her.
She was one of the first of that design that we did.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
It's the back before we had a whole series of ISNIC patterns. It was just called the Ottoman pattern.
Yes.
We've changed blue underglazes since then. We've changed black. I think we're still in the same red. I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. No, yeah, that was
We've
the same
only-
red.
We've
Only
only
had
gone
two
through
reds. Whereas we've had like 3 or 4 blues.
Yeah, blues seem to be. Oh, they discontinued that one, or they changed it. I just kind of.
Or try it and like, well, it had worked for a while, and then it just doesn't really work with this instance of here, so we'll try again.
Yeah.
Still sad that they
But
just
yeah,
continued
this-
that one blue.
One of was Morgan Donner's replacement cup. So now she has the nicked by Nick's cup, her original cup, and the one that has
No damage as of yet.
yes.
It's almost halfway. There's all the little spines. And once you finish the ones on one side, you're only halfway done.
Yeah.
There's the inside edge and the outside edge on each set of spines. Just getting the inside of the little cutout smooth.
Yes, as Godzilla with the beer belly.
Apparently you found a beer plant.
Well, I managed to give him, this
Smooth
plastic
it out.
surgery there, so he doesn't look so pudgy.
Into the gym.
Yeah.
Smoothed things out.
Yes. Ugh,
Crumbles.
crumbles. It just takes At least it's not sticky.
Yeah. It's not like got that gummy quality that like things with honey in them have.
Oh, yeah. And there's just
Or like when I was up on the roof doing that one quick repair, the gets on everythingness of anything that is tar based.
Yeah, because moss had gotten under a couple of the tiles, shingles, and I'm getting into mud one night. I lay down, I look up.
And there's a damp spot on the ceiling.
Yeah,
I was
Really?
half asleep at the time. From there, I had to get back up, get dressed, climb into the attic, lay down, find where it was leaking.
yeah, because you're the only one that could fit through that hole.
Yeah.
Well, the house previous owners had added onto it, but to make sure that there was a really big opening to get to the older part of the roof,
Yeah.
or to the newer part from the older part.
Yes.
Because it was just
The little tunnel that goes between the old roof and the new roof, and it was leaking along where the fossilized old roof underneath the new roof joined. So I had to then drag up plastic, figure out how to prevent the leak from getting onto the
the next thing,
drywall.
you're the one who got to go up on the roof.
Yeah. Went out and first thing in the morning got the patch that you can use while it's still raining, rather than roof must be dry. And I'm like, well,
That's
that'd be
not
nice.
Luckily, we gotten given some tips of what to do. So
Went up there. I was so cold and got back down. Didn't notice how cold I had gotten because you're working. I was clearing the moss away and getting the gap filled, getting it all sealed up. There's this lovely zigzag of patch down that valley in the roof now.
it stopped leaking.
Yes,
You fixed it, so
yes. I'm like, I think
you have
it'll.
the sense of
it,
accomplishment.
yes, I fixed it. Fixed it. I froze, but I fixed it.
Saved me from having to go up there.
Yeah.
I don't do so well on ladders anymore.
No.
It's like stupid angles.
And there's no convenient place to get up onto the roof.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I have to head out now, so if I don't see you beforehand, Merry Christmas. You too.
me too.
You only have 2 cats after you finish that Godzilla.
Godzilla's standing on his nose. There we go.
Cornerstone thrones on the side.
Oh, good.
And there's only the 3 cuts left.
What you can do is just,
I'll get the blank on them.
yeah, and you can sculpt them tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do some throwing
Yeah.
paths. It works that way.
What do you want to throw tomorrow?
I have lots of cups to do, lots of plates.
Because if I'm going to be sculpting while you're throwing, it has to be red. Actually, I was going to say it has to be something where I'm not having to take pieces from you constantly.
Well, it could be like either, you know, aesthetic cups or
Yeah.
plates. Swing plates too. So.
Yeah. We need a lot of plates. And plates you could slide on that shelf.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I have to string that. That'd be really delightful.
Yeah.
And these bowls are in these plates. And then these cups.
And me picking little bits off of a Godzilla spine.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. And
Final Godzilla.
yeah, I can just put these right up there.
Oh, because I need to put the spines on.
Well, I need to put them back up there anyways, so I have space to put the kitties.
Okay.
I've run out of space. I could leave him.
Yeah, I'm just leaving him there. Hopefully I'll be done with this guy soon. Soon-ish.
Maybe this is an inch.
The emphasis on the ish, yes.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, they're having a chat up there now.
We're having a chat.
Sigh. Oh, we need kitty ears. No, checking the time.
Yeah, I was looking. Could be a reason why. It's lunchtime.
Come to a point, you silly little spine. And which tool do I need? There we
Go.
go. Another Nick's writing? One of them it states just a normal black cat. And that one's going to be going to Sweden. The one specification is that it has no unglazed surfaces because the recipient has a texture issue.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah.
Yes, that
That
one.
one is the other one.
The other one is open stock. So we could,
It could be.
it could be a Nixie Rhyton.
Guess it'd be easier to do her markings on a larger one. We've done it on
Yeah.
smaller ones so far.
Very true. Still have a Nix right, yeah, we still have that other small Nix right inside. I know I still need to do the photographs of pieces that are in stock and available for immediate shipping. I haven't gotten around to that yet.
Maybe you could do that this afternoon.
Yeah.
I have enough to paint on.
Very true. And I have the lower border on the M4 drawn now.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure that about doing the upper one,
Yeah,
whether or not that would be wise or unwise to do
because it could get
if you
smeared.
get smeared.
Although it's been staying pretty good on that piece.
Okay. Some pieces, sometimes
Sometimes you look at it and the graphite pulls off the clip.
yeah. Just the reason why my screen name is generally Gray Hand, because graphite is gray.
And you're sinister.
That has nothing to do with the color.
No. Left-handed.
No, but there's nothing in Gray Hand that has to do with.
No, great.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
that
have
was with the
gray.
pencil.
Yes. Just kind
But when I'm drawing on things, it's frequently the right hand that ends up covered in gray. Because it's the one holding.
of, I have both hands.
So, yeah.
Sure. That I lap.
And once it's on the hands, you know, you have an itch on your chin, and then you have war paint as well.
Yeah. There's always that.
Although one time when we both had, it was spring, both of us had itchy eyes, and by the end of the day, we both had, great eyeshadow.
Raccoon look.
Yes.
And now, handle it. My handle short.
Really?
I'll see
What's
what
in
I
this
can
bag?
I don't know.
Aha! There's a handle in this bag.
Ah, there we go. Let's see if it's
Oh, please tell me that it's a functional handle.
a little.
Spray bottle up. There we
I
go.
don't know where it is. It could be by my elbow. No.
This is like, okay, spray bottle. I used it over there. I used it over there.
Yeah, wait minutes. Twitchy muscle.
Oh, I hate when you have a twitchy muscle under the eye. It sucks. Heater just popped back on again. No, its handles today says you don't get to sit next to it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's an interesting place to have a little bit of a scale pattern because it went thud and then it dut 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 dut. So like, oh,
dear. I'm sorry.
I need to mend that location.
That would be right back.
Okay. And pivot. So there's one of these banding wheel. I'm working on spines so I can constantly change angle. But destroying the rim by getting moved around on the board all the time. A little bit funky looking still. Neutral. There you are. Little boogers out on the side. Opening. Pulling the bits out. I had a whole lot of these to do at once. Just came out here, it was just me. Put it in audiobook. Listen to the audiobook. Worked on nothing but Godzilla spawns for about 4 or 5 hours. That was the day. Almost done with this one. poison. Ah, nom to something.
And Nix was, meow.
Did she want to come back out?
I'm not sure, but she ran into the kitchen. I said, did you Jeffrey Bobo?
Has she determined that it is lunchtime and
Could be.
she's a little stickler when it comes to schedule. There we go. One. Well, actually, it was 4 Rhytons in the finished pile now.
That's not bad.
No. The debris. Godzilla fallout here. Oh, you've got a squished eyebrow. I shall name you Winky.
Well, there was when I had a special eyebrow. I didn't have tools to fix it.
It's different tools actually leave that back up. There we go.
I scooped the guns out.
There. Now he's skeptical rather than Winky. See?
Hey, okay.
You say what? Okay. Now your fingers are squishy. The texture looks good. That's what I was gonna say. Double checking. Also, after that last batch, there's a couple of them that I put the texture a little too far down. So with this batch, I'm like, okay, make sure the texturized part of him doesn't go down quite as far.
Yeah.
Including the prototype one, this would make round 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the cat Rhytons, which we've been making for years. Many years. Still, yeah. The original writing we did is like, well, that was a nice one-off project.
I know.
Because the originals came up in the memories not that long ago, didn't they?
Looks good. Oh my.
And especially looking at some of the early sculpts, and it's like, oh, well, they've gotten better. Yes, they have.
And those early ones, well, anytime Ajax breaks something,
Yes, it becomes part of the archaeological record in the. This one's going to be much longer. There we go.
oh, that's steady, huh?
No, Stubby's still over there. This guy just doesn't have much in the way of length between
Up
where
there
the
and
handle attaches. Sneak across, grab a tool. And I will hand the tool back. Oh, ears. I need to hand you ears.
Yes.
Go back. There we go. Ears. Yes, and the 2 sets of ears are decidedly different sizes. Is there any more like soft stuff, or is it just
No.
all kind of peanut butter now?
It's all kind of peanut butter now.
Gotcha.
What I'm doing is just fine.
No, no, it's usable for what I'm going to need it for. I was going to say, where's the root tool? Oh, in your hand. Never mind. That is different.
Go.
Now I start trimming the shade.
So which one fits better? No, because this one's round, the other one's more the rectangular.
Aspect ratio.
Yeah. This one's shorter, so it might be a better hand for this other guy. There we go. And it's here. And this one here.
The thing is if it weren't for the shrinkage, I'm like, you know, if somebody had pencils that could also paint the right size, that could also use their Godzilla spines as a pencil rack. This was a oh, see?
It's sitting. It's like putting chopsticks through the
Nasal piercing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Friends of ours. The thing is they would have been less likely to do it if they hadn't gotten such reaction from the other people in the room. This isn't, more the mom response is like, yeah, cute. Now take it out. Versus the, ew.
I know, and it's we're doing it for a reaction. And reaction like that was when you guys didn't do things for reaction.
Yes. Was it? Is it? Hey, Mom, look. He said, "Yeah, nice. Stop." Oh, there was no fun to the game.
Or, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
If you don't react, it won't continue.
I remember now that I said I wasn't going to work to completion on these ones. So it's
Yeah.
like just getting the. I'm still at the rough shape format, not
Mhm.
the stage.
Sure. You hadn't forgotten it all, had you?
Wrote process. We did, what was it, 18 Godzilla? I wasn't keeping track. I'd have to go back and count because after a certain amount I lost track.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, he's got his basis in now.
And yours is smoothing. Bring both these other guys over here.
We'll do Stubby next. Okay. First, you need texture.
Yeah, that's what that one doesn't have.
Yeah. Because after a certain point, I'm like, you know what? It'd actually be better if they didn't have texture yet, because the texture might get knocked down while they're being assembled.
Yeah, never happens.
What?
Just start
Oh,
No, I can feel
it's
Yeah.
going.
it's going.
So he needs a handle. So I need to pull one more freaking handle.
Yeah.
So
So he's gonna go back under the plastic. With these, the right that doesn't have his spuns completed.
little shreds of cradling everywhere. And around to the other side. Wait, no, side of face, side of face. Now around to the other side of the body. Shoulder muscle.
sometimes it's like,
Why did I make the nice smooth texture on this guy again? What was the purpose of that step? Oh yes, to prepare the surface for this step. So I have to add some more pretty stuff to this.
This is getting firmer the further I go down.
Which just seems counterintuitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need more goop goop.
Yeah. Goop is too hard to attach the ears.
Okay, so cat's ears go back in bag.
Yeah. So, no.
So we're gonna reach a stopping point sooner rather than later, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I've reached the stopping point of me, so
I could just cover these guys up rather than continue
yeah,
with
we're
that.
into that.
Oh, we'll cut it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So get these guys all moved back there.
Bye.
Find the button. Find the button.